Oakland. Beautiful weather. Here's the truck. That's where we load our stuff. That moment you thought the door opened, but it doesn't. Thank you. I didn't like walk away. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
A special exhibition on 13 and 14. Blake and Adam are going to teach you how to bowl.
Got game, fam! It's your girl Gigi once again. I apologize about the delays of videos. Like, I don't think you guys understand the amount of bowling that's done in the short period of time. And I'll have a, sorry if it's windy, I'm just outside, but it's beautiful. So yeah, Sonoma County Open. So this was the first tournament back after like our little break from Queens. And you know, this was a pattern, like, well, here was the pattern. This pattern was actually, I would say, kind of in my favor a little bit. You know, I was told, you know, by the ball reps that, you okay? Oh, somebody was just trying to cry. I want to make sure they're okay. But, you know, I was just told, you know, I was just told by my ball reps that it's kind of in my favor, you know, for the people who like to hook it. So I guess you could say that would have been a little advantage, but you still have to make good enough shots. And I definitely will say for this tournament, I freaking just consistently wasn't throwing it well. It's like the score was out there, you know, and I just didn't capitalize. I just wasn't making good enough shots, and things frustrated me easier, I would say, than they have in previous tournaments. Split in the first frame. This is something I vividly remember. I split in the first frame, struck all the way until the 8th, 7-10 in the 9th, and 7-10 in the 10th, which is very, very frustrating. You know, that was a time for me to really get my score, you know, because I knew I was like close to the cut, whatever, but that was a chance for me to get my score. And that, you know, I think that might have only been game 1, 2, or 3 in round 2, so the next set of 8 games, but just very frustrating. Just certain things really bothered me, and at the end of the day, I missed that cut. I would say I honestly didn't look to see. I know I came right under the cut line, and I didn't look at the amount of pins, but I was told about like 6 to 8 pins, so that's a spare. And going into the last game, I knew I was close, and I had struck all the way until the 9th, and in the 10th frame, I left the washout. So for my non-bowlers, it's like when you have 3 here and like a pin like here. I'll just show you. This is it. And you know, I needed to make that and get the fill shot in order to make the cut. And when I, you know, then people could say the one time I throw it exactly how I want to off my hand, I'm like, I pured it. The freaking pin wraps around the 10 pin and I miss it, and I was just like upset. But I was very, very upset, but at the end of the day, it really shouldn't have come down to that anyway, because there were plenty of spares that I missed. I just wasn't being patient with myself. I wasn't letting the lane come to me. I was just trying to look for score right away rather than just hitting the 1-3. And so that's definitely a lesson that I have, you know, I'm working through and just learning throughout the way. Like, you're not trying to score right away, which would be nice, but really in reality, like, I'm just trying to find the 1-3 and then find a ball that really shapes through the pins the way I want to in order to get my score. So that was the PWBA Sonoma County Open. Yeah, missed the cut by 6 to 8 pins, was right under the line. Very frustrating, but my dad says it's all part of the process. Don't nobody want to go through this stuff, man. It really just sucks, but it's just some of the stuff that we have to go through and grow through in order to become, you know, who we're supposed to become. So like I said, you know, my God Game fam, I appreciate all the support you guys, you know, just messaged me throughout my tournaments and even after that tournament. So my God Game fam messaged me, you know, gave me some words of encouragement and stuff like that, and kind words, and I appreciate you all. So the next tournament is the Tucson Open. Gonna have a video for you too for that, and I love you guys. My lips are ashy. Peace and love, Gigi.